So let's give Judge Bagnaris a nice, warm round of applause. Let me also say that there are a number of people here that I owe great friendship and appreciation to, who've been instrumental in the work that we've done and we did in New Orleans to lay the groundwork for the transformation of the Louis Armstrong Airport in the 90s and the early 2000s. Certainly, the director of the New Orleans Louis Armstrong Airport, Kevin Dolio, is going to, if he hasn't already hit the mark, as being the longest serving aviation director in the city's history. Kevin has his own style. He's Cool Hand Luke. He's never flat. He's never nervous, but he goes about making things happen and getting it done. Kevin, I know you're in the room. I want everyone to really recognize you and give you a warm round of applause. Thank you for your friendship and your incredible leadership. And then Daryl Benton, who is an executive in the industry with HMS Host, or whatever it's called today. I lose track, has been a unique champion. He understands how to operate at the highest levels of the industry, but he never forgets that he's from Eustis, Florida. Never forgets from whence he has come, and has used and leveraged that role as we would expect on behalf of businesses owned by Black people and Latinos and Asians and women. Daryl, I am always indebted to you. You are the best at what you do, Daryl Benton. And on Daryl's team is an outstanding lawyer by the name of Courtney Corsolt. Courtney was one of my students when I was a 27-year-old professor at Xavier University. And Courtney was one of the top students in my class at that time. Today, she is an executive working where Daryl works. She also served as the in-house general counsel for the New Orleans Louis Armstrong Airport many years ago. Let's give Courtney a round of applause. Courtney, thank you and congratulations for what you do. And how can I not recognize my main man, WB, Winston Burns, who is outstanding, but let me tell you something about Winston. He would not be anything without Wendy Burns. Wendy Burns, his life partner, wife, and business partner. I'm so proud of them because they took one opportunity back in 1996 to participate in our renewed retail program and built it into a multi-city, multi-store enterprise. This is what these initiatives are all about, to open the door so that people can use their talent to build generational wealth. And Winston and Wendy have done that. And for them, they are representative of many of you in this room. So please join me in giving them a round of applause. And then finally, and I'll have a very short message, Judy Bird. When we began our efforts here in New Orleans in 1996 to transform the airport, we needed talent to plan a new food and retail program from beginning to end. How we would fund it, what the mix of stores would be, what the economics indeed would look like. And at the time, Judy and our partner brought that expertise to the Louis Armstrong Airport, and it's been foundational to everything that the airport has done since that time in the retail and food space, providing enormous opportunity for small businesses and businesses owned by people of color in New Orleans. Let's give Judy a warm round of applause. Very quickly, when I think, look, and observe, the unique part partnerships between major global firms and small businesses owned by people of color. I think we can safely say that that approach envisioned in the 70s and the 80s is one of the most significant and successful small and minority business initiatives in American history. In American history. When you talk about airports, you're talking about 1.4 trillion in economic impact, 11 million jobs, 6% of GDP. When you are looking at airports, you're talking about retail sales of $12 billion annually. When you're looking at airports, you're looking at governmental entities primarily owned by American cities. In some places, counties, in some places, states. And when you look at this partnership has been successful. And it is troubling to me that anyone would seek to dismantle this approach for any reason whatsoever. Now I'm gonna say, I didn't come here to bite my lip, hold my tongue, be afraid of what somebody might say. This assault on diversity, equity, and inclusion is a smear campaign. It's a smear campaign against the hard work of generations and millions of people who've tried to level the playing field, open the doors, provide fair opportunity. And this is why we cannot be afraid in resisting the efforts to roll it back. Whether it takes litigation, political action, protest, or your voice, it is essential. And our business partners in the global concerns, they have been great partners and great beneficiaries. I have an expectation for them that they will stand up too. That they will stand up because not only is it the right thing to do, it's the green thing to do. It's the economic thing to do. It's the way to accelerate job growth and economic opportunity. We know these times are difficult. We must stress over and over again the jobs you create, the economic activity you produce, the taxes you pay. And you must educate elected officials, the D's, the R's, the I's, I don't care what they are. Get in their face and tell them, I'm a business owner in your district. I provide jobs for 5, 10, 15 families. I provide health care. I provide a pathway to independence. And therefore, Mr., Ms. Congressperson, I expect you to stand up for me. I expect you to stand up and not yield to those that would undermine what works. This has worked in America. I'm proud that it's worked. I'm proud when I travel to spend money at retail stores that are part of this partnership. And we must stand up. AMAC exists for a purpose. To learn, to share, to understand. But it exists for the purpose of advancing a vision. A vision of an economy in America that doesn't work for just some, but it works for all. Provides opportunity and access and capital. That's what this is about. So while we should celebrate these great successes, we have to commit to stand up with our voice, with a strong message of economics, and yes, a strong message of fairness in 21st century America. So AMAC, continue your fight, continue your work, continue your collaboration. Don't give up, and don't give in. God bless you. Enjoy New Orleans. And I just want you to know your curfew tonight is midnight.